Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be opening up and trying everything on from the August BOXYCHARM box. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. Per usual, as we go through everything, I will link everything down below in the bottom bar, including my necklace and earrings, which are both from my brand With Love Sarah. So are my bracelets. So I will link everything that you need to know down below. This is what the box looks like this month. And on here it says Spa, Glamping, Sunbathe, Yoga, Slumber, and it's got little s'mores on it. So I think it's the BOXYCHARM Glamping box. And then the first product in here is from Glam Glow. This is the Moisture Trip Omega Rich Moisturizer. And on here it says, Moisture Trip is a lightweight anti-redness moisturizer with omega-rich cannabis sativa seed oil that helps calm irritation, relieve visible redness, and optimize skin's barrier defense against environmental assault. This soothing formula with hyaluronic acid is proved to hydrate all day and provides instant relief from skin stress. It retails for $54. Oh, it's like the spa green color. Oh my gosh, I just accidentally dumped it. Thankfully, it landed on a little piece of paper towel. So this is what it looks like. It's not as thick as I was expecting it to be, obviously, because it just flew out of this container. So I guess that's what I'm going to be using. It doesn't really have a scent, which I was kind of expecting it to. You know what this feels like is the CeraVe moisturizer that I used to use. It's not a gel moisturizer, which is what I'm pretty used to at this point. So it feels kind of thick. It's not thick, it's, I don't know. It has more of like a lotiony feel than the lightweight gel texture that the moisturizers I usually use feel like. I mean, it does feel like it moisturized nicely, but I'm such a fan of gel moisturizers for my skin personally because they're good if you have acne prone skin and they don't clog your pores or anything. So this is one of those things that although I didn't mind it, I don't see myself using this long term. All of the other products in the box are for my eye area, so I'm going to do my face makeup and then I'll be right back. I lied. The next product is actually this bronzer. I'm glad I caught it before I put my own bronzer on. This is from Aesthetica. It's the Aesthetic Sunlight or Sunset bronzer, and I think that's just the only shade maybe. This is what it looks like. This is, I think this might be the same component that the NYX Ombre Blush is in. Is it NYX? I think NYX Ombre Blush. It's the black component and it has the mirror and this, and it just snaps closed. This is like the exact same thing. I wish I still had it. I think they have a bronzer in this packaging too. So I've never heard of this brand, but it seems very like copy and paste. So we're gonna go in. Yeah, I don't see any shade or anything on it. Okay, I actually don't mind the coloring of this. I just feel like it looks a little muddy in certain spots. I don't know if it's picking that up on camera, but I feel like it's not blending out as seamlessly as some of my other ones. So that is my only complaint about it. I don't know, it's okay. Now I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face makeup and I'll be back. I'm a mess in this video. I totally forgot to share the details of the bronzer on here. So the bronzer is the Aesthetica Sunset Bronzer is the perfect shade of amber to bestow a beachy glow without even stepping foot on the sand. The rich coppery tone lends just the right amount of color for a natural looking tan. This retails for $24. Okay, now let's move on to the eyes. I received this Morphe brush set. It is the I Got This 4-piece brush collection. And on here it says, oh, these babes, just the 4 natural and synthetic eye brushes you need to pull off the gorgeous looks. Go on and give them a sweep. Collection includes oval shadow brush, Pro Firming Blend crease brush, tapered mini blender brush, and an angled liner brush. Retails for $12. And then we also got this, which is the Teddy Boy palette from Butter London. And this says a highly pigmented 9-piece eyeshadow palette featuring highly versatile cool toned neutral hues. Create an array of looks with the matte, shimmer, and metallic shades that complement all skin tones. Touch-ups are easy thanks to a small, easy to carry, mirrored compact. And this retails for $28. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh, it does have this little mirror on this side. This reminds me of, apparently I have decluttered everything that these packagings remind me of, but it's a Tarte palette that opens just like this. Anyway, I don't have it anymore. This is, I'm not really the biggest fan of cool toned palettes, so this is not really exciting looking to me, but we're gonna give it a go anyway, and I will be using these brushes. I actually just ordered a new liner brush on Sephora the other day. This one, it looks like some of the bristles are kind of stray, which I don't like that in a liner brush. I like them all to be straight so that you don't get any like crazy eyeliner all over the place. So I'm gonna start with this fluffy brush, and we're gonna speed this up per usual. Okay, not a fan. These brushes, the problem is I don't know if it's the brushes or the shadows. The shadows are not very pigmented. The brushes, like this brush, it didn't seem like it was picking up the pigment, which that could just be because of the shadows. But this palette, I just don't like. I feel like the shadows were patchy. There's a lot of fallout, but there wasn't, I don't know, there wasn't enough pigmentation to justify the fallout. I'm also just not a fan of cool tone palettes in general, so that's a pass for me. Now I'm going to test out the liner brush with my favorite Laura Mercier liner to see how it does. Nope, this does not work half as well as, I think the brush I have is from ColourPop, but I did just order the one from Sephora, which I feel like is very promising. The next product is this from Real Her. It's the I Am Inspiring Definer Eye Pencil, and I don't see a shade on here. Okay, so one side has the pencil, one has a little spoolie. We're gonna give it a go. This is definitely more pigmented than I was expecting it to be, and it is more warm toned, so I feel like my brows look really red right now, which I don't like. I didn't tell you guys the details of this. So this long-lasting micro tip pencil allows you to create individual like hairs for a subtle or bold brow look. Its creamy, waxy base formulation glides beautifully and naturally onto skin. This waterproof pencil is stress-free to help you through any challenges you face in life, and it retails for $16. Yeah, no, not so much. So I'm gonna do my mascara, then we're gonna go over the whole box. All right, I finished up my mascara, and I did want to go through all of the products. So altogether, the retail value of this box was $134, which is obviously a good chunk of change, but it always depends on what you actually got and what you liked from the box. So this was the most expensive item, and I think that this moisturizer would work for a lot of people, but I personally don't think that I will continue using it just because it's just not a consistency that I like that much. It wasn't offensive, and I'm sure that a lot of people would love this, Next is the bronzer. I think that once I blended it all out and set my face and all of that, it was okay, but this isn't anything to write home about in my opinion, so I don't think that I will continue using this either. And the same goes for this eyeshadow palette. This is just not, I feel like there was so much fallout. The colors just didn't speak to me, and I feel like this lid shade, I thought it looked so pretty, but when I was trying to put it on, I feel like you still can't really see it that much. It was not as pigmented and going on as well as I expected it to, so this was a pass. This entire box was a pass for me. These brushes I was not that impressed with. I think I might continue to use this one. I'm gonna try it out again, and maybe this one, the liner brush just wasn't picking anything up, and it just was not very good. And then maybe I would try this one again. I think I'll give the 3 shadow brushes another try with different shadows and see. So I guess that one is TBD. And then the brow brush, or the brow pencil, I just think that it's a little too warm toned for me, but it did go on really easily and I think it blended nicely. I just think that the shade wasn't the best. This month was definitely a bit of a dud month, but that is everything for this video. Let me know down below in the comments, do you get BOXYCHARM? If you do, did you get the same thing as I got, something different? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know all the things down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.